see. I don't want this to be so loud. Hey y'all, what's up? What's happening? What's popping? How y'all doing? Okay, so check this out. I am actually attempting to do Movie Crew Tuesday in a new location. I am on my porch. It's nice outside, like the temperature's dropping, and I want to see how it goes out here. Change the scenery, you know what I mean? And I want my neighbors to be like, what is going on? So happy Tuesday. It's Movie Crew Tuesday. What's going on, everybody? It's your girl Candy here. I'm still beaming from the wonderful high of having Miss iCandi Movie Night be such a success. We did the Wiz last Friday and it was the bomb. I mean, I don't know what I can say on TikTok, but it was amazing. It was amazing. It was great. We had an amazing time and I am still extremely tired, like, from this. So bear with me today. Just bear with me. I'm sorry I'm late. I was moving all of the equipment here, so it took longer than expected. I had an unexpected guest. My uncle was in town and just got caught up, with family stuff. But shout out to the Babs. I see the Babs is in the building. You must have been waiting on me, girl. Like, where's she at? What's up, Babs? How you doing, boo? What's up? I gotta sit and let everybody else come because I know they're like, girl, where you at?
Yes, I was like, whoa, no, we got a storm, still in the storm.
Dang, it's still storming.
Still storming.
Hopefully, I don't have that over here because last time I had a little storm that just really messed me up. Remember?
Yeah, definitely. But we
Okay. Yeah.
need it.
Yeah. My plants need it, so we get rain tomorrow supposedly. I got the boy here. Come on, say hi real quick.
Michael, Queen,
Come over here
everybody
and say hi real
need
quick,
it.
Bubba. I got the camera too close on me. You can't even can't slide in on me.
Hey!
Hey, now.
Okay, because there's too much equipment. I don't want you to break nothing.
Sissy told me to go downstairs.
Go to the basement?
No, she told me to go downstairs.
Oh, you got
Here.
your own room. Go to your room.
But
Okay?
sh-
She can't kick you out your room. Go to your room. Tell her don't mess with you. Tell her I'm on live. Don't get me started. Say mommy says she on live. Don't get her started.
Outside.
Exactly. Don't
I'm
ever
still on
catch it
live. Tell her don't get me started. Thank you. Your granddaddy will be here for you soon, okay? Thank you. What's up, Is it Shanae? Shanae. I like the way it's spelled. Okay. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? So it's Movie Crew Tuesday, and like I was saying, we are coming off of our first Miss iCandi Movie Night, and we watched The Wiz. I'm trying to see if this music is playing. Hold on.
I don't hear anything.
Okay, girl, I'm playing in the neighborhood, so I don't want to have it too loud. I'm on the porch, but they be having them porch sessions, so and it ain't too late. Okay, so we talked about the movie night on Sunday, right, for Vibe Check, and I was thinking about something today at work. I was thinking about how grateful. What's up, twin? Twins in the building. I was thinking about how grateful I am for my following, right? And I was thinking about how grateful I am for my following because it's been 16 years of, me doing this, and I've had to recreate myself a couple times. Okay, got you, twin. Got you, twin. And I wrote something. I had to write stuff out to be able to get my full thoughts out, Babs, because I start crying. I told y'all perimenopause be having me so emotional. If that makes sense.
What's the song you playing in the back?
That is Be a
Yo,
Lion
what's the
from the
song you
Wiz
playing?
Live. You can't hear that?
Down the road.
No, that's girl. That's The Wiz Live. That's a young lady named Shanice Williams that played her in The Wiz Live. She did better than Diana. So this is what we talk about today. We gonna really have a conversation about the Wiz. But I wanted to say before we get started, I just wanted to take a moment to thank you. I wanted to thank everyone who supports my crazy ideas, my events, my shows, my books, my blogs, my lives, and everything that I create. Whether you bought a ticket, you watched a replay, you shared a flyer, you bought a book, you left a comment, or simply encouraged me when I was tired. I really appreciate you. One thing I learned as a creative is that sometimes we spend way too much time looking at who's supporting us versus people just might not be assigned to our journey, if that makes sense. I sometimes we want our family to get it, you know what I mean? We want our friends to get it. We want everyone to support us. Every single thing that we do. And the truth is, most entrepreneurs and creatives don't start with a crowd. You know what I mean? The people closest to you don't always see the vision. Sometimes they're waiting to see if it works. Sometimes they're busy building their own dreams. And then sometimes they don't understand what you're trying to create until it's already successful. And that's okay. Don't spend your energy trying to create something and convince people to support you. It's really about your vision, and love the people who love you and who love what you do. Love the people who buy the book. Love the people who read the blogs and the people that show up to the first event. The love the people who show up to the next event. Love the people who watch when there's only two people watching you. Love the people who share your post when nobody else knows your name yet, because everybody wants courtside seats once the game is won, but not everybody wants to shoot with you in the gym. You know what I mean? So I just wanted my supporters to know that I see you guys. I appreciate you, and I could not do this without you guys. I love you so much. Seriously, for 16 years, people have been rocking with this girl with so much dreams. Like, my dream is never the same. It's always moving and shifting and changing, and you guys just move, shift, and change right with me. And I appreciate you guys so much for that. Like, no matter what idea, out of the box idea I come up with, y'all be right there. When I first got started, it was film school, when I had a camera and I was filming any and everything, and y'all was letting me film you, edit you, put you on YouTube, start my journey. Then I started doing reality TV, local reality TV, and y'all was right there promoting it, sharing it, showing up to events. I started doing radio, talk radio, and y'all was calling in with the topics and sharing and just making it grow and grow. And I built it, and it became bigger than I even thought. Then I started podcasting and events, and y'all was showing up, buying tickets. Again, I got married and I slowed down, but I started doing podcasts with Mocha, and you guys was watching. You guys were supporting. Then the COVID virus hit, and we started doing live streams, and you guys was right there watching the live stream, supporting your girl on the live streams. From there, I wrote a book. Y'all bought the book. I got back into live stream. Y'all was supporting that. I got back into events. Y'all start going to that. You guys, I wrote a second book, and y'all been buying that. So I just thank you guys so much, because I've done a lot. Online magazine, blogs, charity events, concerts, mixtapes. Like, I've done a lot. And every single time, my supporters rock with me. So I thank you guys so much. I know, because when I do an event, you know what I mean? Initially, when I first started doing MsiCandi Movie Night again, I was gung-ho on the people that I knew to show up. But I'm realizing that my biggest audience be people I don't even know. And I love y'all for that. I do love y'all for that. And I've created a family out of that. You know what I mean? Like, it's people that I met online that I love to pieces. Like, Twin is someone I met online, and we had a time on Friday with Twin. So I love y'all so much for rocking with your girl, and I just wanted to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. Friday was a really good feeling to see people, some of my people that's been there from the beginnings, and some people that I just met there. They saw me posted on Instagram and got a spot. So thank y'all. I really, truly appreciate y'all. Okay. So back to Movie Crew Tuesday, y'all. It's Tuesday, and we are talking about The Wiz. Okay, we did the movie night. Y'all got the experience how I experienced the movie in my mind. We had the vibe check after party where we talked about logistics, and you got to hear from some of the crew or the behind the scenes stuff and some of the audience that talked about their experience. Now let's talk about the movie The Wiz, okay? I got a lot to say about this movie, and a couple of people that came to movie night, it was their first time seeing the movie. So I'm gonna go get my notes. Like I said, y'all, I switched locations and I'm mixing and mingling and moving stuff around. So I'm gonna turn the volume up on the song, get my notes, and we're gonna talk about this. Baps, you with me? You ready? Can you hear that, Baps?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay. All right. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm gonna go get my notes.
Hey, y'all. What up, twin? I'm riding. I'm driving. I'm on. What up, chat? Thank y'all for let me just keep going.
All right. This was the part of the movie where they start coming out their clothes because it was free from Eveline. If y'all don't know, which I like because we sure did it last minute. Ease on back down that road doing that part. Then we twin. We had so much fun easing down that road for real. Okay, y'all. So let's talk about The Wiz. When was the first time you watched The Wiz? Do you remember, Babs, how old you were? Around the age, was it like, okay, let me get on
It
Google. Let's
came
Google
out
it real
in
quick.
when? When that one came out in
Did you
what,
watch it like
80?
when it first came out?
Like when it first came out, probably like a year or two after when it first came out.
Okay, so The Wiz came out
Yeah,
in
yeah. Yes, I made 50 look good. I showed though.
1978.
I
I'm not
showed
mad
though,
at
and
you.
it's
The
one of my.
director was Sidney Lumet, and the story was by Frank Baum and William. It is left his name. Who is the William dude? Why you just gonna go away, William? William F. Brown. The music was composed by Quincy Jones, Charlie Smalls, and
Yeah,
Anthony Jackson, and Rob Cohen was the producer. Okay, so
nice.
The Wiz is starring Diana Ross as Dorothy, Michael Jackson as the Scarecrow, Richard Pryor as the Wiz, Nipsey Russell as the Tin Man, Ted Ross as the Lion, and Mabel King as Eveline. I think she was Eveline and I am. Okay. So Twin said she was like 10, maybe younger. I was probably like
Yeah, you
four or
like that?
five. Okay, so when The Wiz came out, I wasn't born yet. I wasn't born, but
Right.
I remember watching it for the first time at my grandparents' home, which is where I reside now. Ain't that crazy? The
Okay.
home I
Right in
inherited was
that,
the
right
place
in
I
those.
watched The Wiz.
Oh, isn't that amazing?
It
Right in
is.
that room.
It is. So I first watched The Wiz here in their family room,
Mm.
which is now my mother's room because I'm the caregiver for my mother, so she's in that room, and it was like the family TV area when I was a child, and I remember like liking it, but also being afraid of it. Wow. Okay. So twin said 10, maybe younger, but she said she saw The Wiz before she saw The Wizard of Oz. Wow. That's an interesting fact. Then we got Miss Mason said the first time I watched The Wiz, I think I was between 8 and 10. And then Flying Monkeys scared me. Yeah, the Flying Monkeys and Eveline was definitely not something that I was like a fan of. I ain't even gonna hold you. I was not a fan at all in any way, shape, or form. But I love the music and I love the Scarecrow. Like, and I think when I was like 4 or 5 and I saw it for the first time, I didn't even know the Scarecrow was Michael Jackson. The Scarecrow was just cool to me. Like, I like the Scarecrow because he was dancing and he was like, woo. All right, my bad. I had to do not disturb because y'all know people be trying to call me when I'm on live. No, can't call me when I'm on live. I'm busy. I'm booked. I'm busy. Leave me alone. So, um, personally, it was like a family thing. We used to watch it together as a family, movie night, and family would come over and they just would put certain stuff on. Indiana Jones was something they used to watch a lot over here at the house at the longest date. But when they watched The Wiz, I sat down and I was like, okay, let's do it. But like I said, once they got to, I think it wasn't even the Evelyn and the Flying Monkeys. It was the scene with the figure. I don't know what he was, but he had those two balancing things on him, and it was like bump jumping up and down, and it just got bigger and bigger. Remember that thing that made that noise? Doo-doop, 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 doo-doop. Remember that? Whatever that was,
What
I
that
had
was?
been trying to do research on what that was, what they expected it to be. Like what was the goals in that? Because it just freaked me out. Whatever that was supposed to be, I just was really afraid of it. Okay, he came out of nowhere. He had these little jack in the box type of things jumping that just got real big, and they start chasing people, and like it just made me really really nervous. I didn't like that as a child at all. So it took me a while to want to watch it again. I think I probably started watching it again at like 8 or 9, and then I was hooked after that. By then I was a super Michael Jackson fan and it was on. So what what do you think, like, overall opinion, you know what I mean? What do you think about The Wiz? Do you think that it's a classic? It's something that uplifts our culture and our community, or do you think it's like bad and low budget? And because I see different reviews of the film from our own kind, because I really only care about what we think about
I
our
mean,
culture movie.
different strokes for different folks right now. I think it
Yeah.
was a well put together project due to what year it was and probably the budget and stuff. We got the concept of the whole thing. It showed our culture, how we dance, coordinate, and come together. We meet
Yeah.
perfect strangers and we help them. Bam.
I I think it's, again. Let me read a couple of these real quick. I got Miss Mason
So
said
you're gonna
the
have
first time I
mixed
watched The
views.
Wiz, I think I was between 8 and 10. Okay, the Five Monkeys game. I already read that part. And then she said I rewatched in my teenage years when I found out Michael Jackson was a scarecrow, and I still enjoyed it. And she also said she's gonna rewatch it this summer with her daughter. Cool. Yes, and let me know what you think when you
Right.
rewatch it as an adult, because I do feel like when we watch stuff when we get older, our perspectives change on certain things. For me though, I don't know if it's a sign of a disorder or whatever I might have. We all undiagnosed out here in some way, shape, or form. But I've always rewatched stuff. So a lot of stuff that I share with people for movie night, it's not something that I haven't seen in a long time. It's stuff that I've watched throughout childhood, teen years, young adult, even now. Like it's stuff that is home to me. You know what I
Right.
mean? It gives me comfort. It relaxes me. It calms my mind, and I want to share that with the community. I want them to have a bit of that feeling that I get from these, and I try to share it by
Yeah.
having them watch it through my eyes, if that makes
You
sense. So,
Yes, it does.
okay.
You introduce us to a lot of stuff like
Yes.
we ain't never seen it before.
Yes, that's the whole purpose.
Yeah.
So, um, for me, The Wiz is definitely a culture classic for the African
Mhm.
American or the Black American experience. I think I do feel like I love the spin on The Wizard of Oz. I love the way that it's not the same. It has the same concept, no place like home. You really have all of these
Right.
things in you. If you, you know, look inside yourself, you have a brain, you have a heart, you got courage, you are home. Anything, wherever you are can be home. Like it's so many different things that the Wizard of Oz and the Wiz is trying to give us with this story. But I like the way the directors for the Wiz worked with what they had. The budget was what it was, and they was able to make it something for us. Number one, the music
Man,
is a very big deal as far as what makes it a culture thing for us,
the
but
photograph.
also the costuming, also the way it was New York City,
Definitely.
and you have them in the subway, and the subway is kind of scary, and the way you have the dancers dancing and changing color, and I don't know, it just feels very much like home to me. But like Twin said, it flopped in the theaters, but the community has embraced it. You know, the Five Heartbeat was also something that flopped in the theaters, but the community loved it. Like once it went to VHS, it was on and popping. You know what I mean? So, and even now, years later, look at these films in our community. They are big films for us, and it put us on a map. That was Michael Jackson's first feature film, and he rocked it. Like he was the star for me, you know. But I'm a little biased because it's Michael Jackson. But let's talk about the cast, okay? So Diana Ross was Dorothy, and she was cast, and she was 33 years old. There was a lot of controversy behind her being Dorothy because number one, I think the producers, it was, I read, thought she was too old to play the role. The role of Dorothy was supposed to be a teenage girl. And when they did, because The Wiz was a Broadway musical before it was a film. And when it was a Broadway musical, Stephanie Mills, who was a teenager at the time, played Dorothy. And Stephanie Mills was supposed to be, well, she was the idea for Dorothy for the film. But Diana Ross supposedly, allegedly, heard about
Lord,
The
the
Wiz and it
info
being a
that you be
big
giving.
project, and she wanted that role. So allegedly, she reached out to Barry Gordy because you know he had a lot to do with the film, and her and him got a baby together. So what does that say?
You know
But
what? You
she,
getting that part, baby.
so she
That's what
reached
it
out to Barry
said.
Gordy, and she was like, "Hey, I want to be in this film." And he was like, "Nah, that ain't work. That ain't gonna work for you. You too old." Like he did say no. So allegedly, she went behind his back to the producers and pitched herself. And initially, I think they were still like, I don't really want to do that. You're a little too old. And she said, but I could get Michael Jackson to sign up for playing in this film. And you know, you say Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah, we can get you in there.
They
We can get you in
said,
there. Right.
oh,
So,
hold on, hold on, hold on. That's
so
what they
yeah, so
said. Hold
she
on, hold on, hold
basically
on.
took the role from Stephanie. And that's how we got Diana Ross to be Dorothy. Now, Diana Ross was a big name, so it's not like she wasn't anybody. So maybe they felt like she would bring an audience because of her name, but they didn't need her if they had Michael Jackson. Let's just be honest. And
Right.
then, but
I didn't
again,
know that. Thank you for that info. Shout
but
out to
girl,
you
and
for that
after
info.
watching the Michael biopic, and I've watched it twice so far. After watching the Michael biopic, I learned, I went down the rabbit hole of Michael Jackson and the Jacksons. What's up, Penny? Penny's in the chat too.
Oh, Lord.
Um, I went down the rabbit hole, like I said, of Michael Jackson history. And what I found out was Michael Jackson and Miss Diana Ross allegedly had like a secret love affair. And Miss Ross played on that. And supposedly this happened like, because, you know, she was around when he was a kid in the Jackson 5. But when he became a young adult, like 19, 20, when he was doing this, supposedly they got close. And this is when that started. And I saw an interview recently that Stephanie Mill did where she said when Michael was filming The Wiz, they were together. They were together. Her and Michael Jackson actually dated. So Diana Ross not only stole the role from Michael
Hold on.
Jackson's girlfriend,
And she stole her man too.
then she stole her man, allegedly.
I thought that what you were trying to say, that you were saying when I heard that when you were saying.
The shade of it all. Woo, dirty Diana. I tell you, dirty Diana. For real, okay? So, what do y'all think about Diana Ross being Dorothy? When you watch the film, especially for the ones that came to movie night and recently watched it and got to see her fresh, you know, with adult eyes. What do y'all think about Diana Ross as Dorothy? I know for me. Go ahead, Babs.
Let me tell you something. I watched it when I was a kid. I wasn't thinking about nothing, you know, just dance routine and stuff. But as an adult and a professional cosmetologist, why they had to have a hair like that?
And that little afro.
I don't like that hair.
That little baby fro.
Yes.
Especially when Diana Ross was like Diana Ross. And I mean, during this time, she was Diana Ross. This is not homely Diana Ross, but they had her look very homely on The Wiz, like for sure. I remember as a child, like looking at Diana and definitely being like, I had seen The Wizard of Oz before The Wiz though, so I was used to Dorothy with the pigtails and the red slippers, so it was definitely a little different to see Diana. But I do like the idea that they had the slippers be different. I do like the idea that they had Dorothy in an afro. You know what I mean? Because that's the culture. I just feel like they could have made her look like a little more like something, or at least once they got the Emerald City. You know how when they got the Emerald City on The Wizard of Oz, they always getting makeovers and getting their hair done and fabulous, but with The Wiz, Diana just looked busted. Like she was not, I don't know.
The way she was serving up them drinks at the table and stuff, like she was serving. Wait a minute.
Right.
Am I gonna eat in here? I was like, is she gonna eat? She over there serving everybody. She gonna cook me all day. I bet I still gonna eat.
Yeah, in the beginning. Yeah, she definitely was an introvert. They had her be an introvert in that film, but I also didn't think Dorothy was annoying to me on The Wiz. If I can be honest with y'all for a second. Really? Dorothy got on my nerves. Like, and I was telling them during movie night too, when I was able to sit and talk about it, because let me take my microphone back a little bit so I can do Dorothy, my impression of Dorothy.
Oh God, let me see it. Because it might be the thing that's irking me.
She'd be like, Toto! She got on my nerves.
That part. That's way dramatic came in.
She got on my last nerves. Okay,
Toto trying to run.
Okay.
Bye, mommy. I love you.
I see you in a minute. I see you when you get back.
I'm gonna run my with Kaji. Kaji, say hi to everyone.
Go ahead.
I ain't never seen that.
He always pop up on a live. He want to be seen. He said, "Y'all get ready for the CB podcast."
Always going somewhere.
That CB podcast is coming soon. Okay, because he ain't playing.
Shout out to CB and his books, y'all. Let's take a moment for the young brother right there.
Yes, y'all subscribe to the the Candy Kid Network on YouTube. That is my baby's channel. And
Damn.
he has a YouTube series called the CB and Unicorn Show. And I would
Yes.
love for all of you guys to subscribe. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
Yes.
post like a snippet of his intro and
Oh,
so y'all can see it. But I want you guys to follow my baby's YouTube channel as he grows his channel. He's learning. He's trying to learn how to edit. He makes me do that right now, but he is actually trying to learn and he be practicing. It's
that's
so
amazing.
cute. But
It is.
the Adventures of CB and Unicorn. Please check out the CB and Unicorn show over on the Candy Kid Network. All right.
Network, y'all. Check it out. Check it out. Yes. My baby.
For real. My baby
You
got his
got to
own channel.
support him
He
now.
ain't got to be on my channel. He has his own. Okay.
Damn. That's why he keep popping in. He know what to
That's
do.
exactly why he keep being like, hey, check my show out, like my channel, subscribe. Yeah, be
Right. Y'all
playing.
heard him. Y'all heard him.
Okay. I can't get him to watch The Wiz though. He ain't got the attention span. He like, nah, I gotta go. But yeah, let me know in the chat. Let me see what y'all say. Did y'all say anything about whether y'all like Dorothy? Twin said 33 playing 14 years old. Stephanie was supposed to do that, but Diana pulled some string. Yes, yes. Again, took her role and took her man.
Oh, man, good. I didn't know about the
And when I
man
found
part.
out, like throughout the whole thing, I think Diana Ross, because and Michael Jackson used to be out, you know, at the clubs, and they used to be out together. But I think when people got wind, according to what I've read, and I've listened to multiple different stories, and I went down and researched it, and I've even popped up on I have a friend on Clubhouse that he does Clubhouse with a couple of other people in the industry that's like behind the scenes. They work with a lot of celebrities behind the scenes. So I pop up on their Clubhouse and I just be listening to the stories, and they give all the behind the scenes stories about all the stuff. And these guys are no joke. Like, these behind the scene people really work with these people. They really know these people. Y'all seen when I'm actually out and I'm getting interviews and I'm getting into these rooms and I'm, you know, getting this content, I'm getting in because of these type of people. I try to befriend the behind the scene people, the ones that I be wanting to network with and talk to, because they can get you in for what I'm trying to do. Like, you know, once you go the route of trying to know the celebrity, that comes with stipulations that they kind of want you to fulfill, and I ain't that girl. Okay, so usually people like me in the tech world, they're a little more reasonable, you know what I mean, and work with you, and you can like barter and network, and they like to see you come up and support. So I have some really cool friends in, you know, the industry that's gotten me in some doors, and I love to pick their brains and to get the behind the scenes stories. And I can't reveal sources, but they do tell me these stories, so I love to tell them and share them. And after the Michael biopic, they were talking about something. I forget. They were talking about something, and I got invited to check it out. It's like exclusive, only a certain amount of people be included and can listen. And if you pop in they stuff, they'll get real quiet. Like, who are you? Kick you out. Like, it's serious. But they were talking about one thing, and then I started asking questions about Michael Jackson, and they just obliged me and start answering all my questions, and they gave me a lot of information about Miss Diana Ross. Because if you watch the Michael Jackson biopic, you know they didn't talk about her. Allegedly, there were scenes with her in there because a woman was casted as Diana Ross, but all her scenes was cut out because Diana Ross did like a legal action to get her stuff removed. And I was like, dang, what's she trying to hide?
Oh my
And what was
God.
they gonna tell us in the movie? Because all of
Okay.
this stuff is already information people know about. Maybe she just didn't want it to come back to the light. But you actually pulling that stunt of legally stopping them was just gonna make us go down a rabbit hole to figure out exactly what it is, because we nosy. You know,
Right.
I
We
want to know
can't
all
live.
the tea. I want to know
We,
all of it. But
we ain't
that's
got
how
nothing
Miss
but time.
Ross got that role as Dorothy. And I do feel it was shady. And I feel like if there was going to be one weak link with The Wiz, it would be Dorothy. I just don't feel like Miss Ross was a great actress. She's an okay singer, but if you know, like Dreamgirls, Dina,
Right.
no substance. which is why he wanted Dina to
Ad
be the
lib.
lead versus an
I ain't
Effie
no
White
singer.
type of voice, right?
Ain't
So
no
I
singer
feel
neither.
like Dorothy's character could have been much better if they would have cast someone else. Even if they didn't go the route of Stephanie Mills, if they would have cast someone else, I feel like it could have been better. But let's move on to the next character, Michael Jackson. How do you guys think Michael Jackson did as his first feature film as the Scarecrow? What's up? I see my girl, Cincy Girl 513, my cousin, my floor manager's in the
He did
building.
amazing.
You think Michael was amazing?
Yeah, he did better than Diana. That's why she
Well,
kept
he ain't better than
screaming
Diana.
Toto and stuff so she can get recognized. You know what I'm saying? Michael was doing the way that boy came off of that pole on that what
My
playing that scarecrow and the way
One of
he
my
came
favorite
down.
Michael moments in The Wiz is at the end when they are celebrating the demise of Eveline, and they're doing the "Can you feel a brand new day?" It's a moment where Michael was like standing on something, and he do a spin and a dip move. I was like, yes, like I love that. You could say he was just freestyling, jamming
He was
in
having a
this
good
part of the
time.
movie, and I love it. I love it so much. Michael Jackson to me was the breakout star in The Wiz. He was excellent. And what's interesting is every time I go to the play, because I've seen The Wiz as a musical on a stage very well, a lot of times. I can't even, I've lost count how many times. I recently saw it like a couple of months before our movie night. It came to Cincinnati and we went to go see it. So I always go see it. I'll see the Wiz Junior. Like if the Wiz comes here, and if it's like a local theater, a professional theater, musical, Broadway, whatever, however they showcase it, I tend to try to go get tickets to see the Wiz. It's one of my favorite Broadway musicals, and every time I see it, usually my favorite character is the lion. Usually, when it comes to the musical, the lion is the breakout star. The lion is usually very strange, very fabulous, very great, very loud, very and just funny. But in the movie, it's definitely Scarecrow for me, which is why when I did MsiCandi Movie Night, my vision was to be Michael Jackson. I was like, I want to be Michael Jackson. So I got to have that moment. And thank y'all for letting me have that moment. Checking that off my bucket list. But I think definitely Michael was a breakout star. He was his innocence as a scarecrow was very, very sweet. His music, his singing was amazing. He sounded great. His dancing was amazing. His the physicality of his acting, falling and wobbly legs, and it was just really, really good, and it relayed really well on
Walking for the
screen.
first time. Yeah.
What do you guys think about Nipsey Russell as the Tin Man?
I mean, he all right.
That's what you said. You mean he got right?
All right. I was there for Michael.
Okay, I like Nipsey. Nipsey was good. Nipsey was he was older, and he was like famous comedian. He
Right.
actually was the host of
Oh,
What's Up Customs by Ken's. What's going on? He was actually one of the hosts for the Apollo at one point. Did you know that? I didn't know that until I seen some video of him hosting the Apollo. So when he
nice.
came on this film at the time, he was a big name as well. And I think he was good for his character.
He
Watching
looked
it, he
slow.
did good. His little tap dancing. I love the way they did the Tin Man's costuming in The Wiz. If I was going to talk about one of the characters' costumes being my favorite, the Tin Man is one of my favorite costuming. I really like the way they designed his costume. Now, Ted Ross was the person that played the lion. And I don't know much about Ted Ross because he passed early. He passed shortly after this, so there wasn't much for me to see with him in life. I know he played a police officer in a film. I had looked that up years ago, and I remember that. And I remember he passed away early because after I watch these movies, I do research to find out information because I be real interested. Like, I become a nerd for what I'm watching. But I think The Lion did good. What did you think? Is his like role
I like the
memorable to you?
Lion. I like how he's sing and stuff like that.
Okay.
The Lion. I didn't know who he was, but thank you for the info. Great information.
Yeah.
Boom.
So Twin said legendary performance by Michael Jackson. She said Nipsey, he did his thing. She said he was briefly the host of the Apollo. She said she think it was after Sinbad and before Steve Harvey. I don't remember which when he was the host, but I know he was at one point. She says she liked The Lion better than the one in The Wizard of Oz. Okay, I like The Lion and the Wiz a lot because, and let me tell you his line that I like. He was like, "Mama always said Fleet." They were like Fleet. He was like, "That's my name, Fleet Coop Wood DeVille. Mama had high hopes." Yeah, I mean. I know. It's just funny to me. I don't know why. As a kid, I cracked up when he did that line. And I don't know why. He was like, my mama had high hopes. Like, okay then. Okay. He sure did, Fleet. All right, Fleet. That reminds me of the wood, Lavinio. Remember Slim's name on the wood was Lavinia. Maybe saying these names. So that part, baby, that was probably the beginning of my love of names. For real, is the Wiz, because that part cracks me up. Huh?
It's Black French.
Yes, it's definitely Black French. It's a little bougie, because he just got a little bit bougie. He was like, Mama always said, Fleet, that's my name. It just got real bougie. And I love that. She said, Twin said, I went to school with a dude named Harvard. He ain't even graduate high school. Mama had high hopes. Okay. We get these kids these names with the high hopes. I'm gonna name my daughter Mercedes. Okay. Mama had high hopes. I'm gonna start saying that, y'all. When I do that, y'all gonna be the ones that know.
Listen, you finna make a t-shirt, Mama had high hopes.
Mama had high hopes. Nobody else don't get it but the people that seen this live. It's gonna be my own little side jokes. Every time I see something that just don't live up to it, I be like, Mama had high hopes. Okay. All right, y'all. So I thought Ted Ross did a good job as well. Like I said, for me, I think it came together very well, minus Dorothy. We have Richard Pryor, who played the Wiz. What do you guys think about Richard Pryor as the Wiz?
Now that part was low budget. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you. That part was low budget.
See, it be hard to say this stuff, don't it, Babs? You be pausing and you be careful what you say because, again, Richard Pryor was a legend. Like legend comedian for the culture. Like he put out some movies. He did stuff for the culture. So you cannot ever deny the greatness of Richard Pryor. However, when it comes to the Wiz, although he was like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, I think somebody else could have did that. It wasn't like it has to be Richard. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I could see.
It felt like he didn't want to do it.
I think he was trying to be serious. You know, he was a comedian and he's normally funny, but this role didn't call for that. So I think he was more so trying to portray something different. And I could see.
Nice with it. Go ahead and be nice with it. I say he didn't feel like doing it.
I don't think it was that he didn't feel like it. I don't think. I haven't seen every Richard Pryor film. So I haven't seen all of his films. He was a comedian. He was
You
not an
need to look
actor.
at yes.
Yeah, he was not an
Bust
actor. He was
loose.
a comedian. So a
A
lot of the
classic
films
bust
that
loose.
yeah, and those were comedies. You know what I mean? Like comedy films. So a lot of his films are supposed to be comedy. You know what I mean? And this role just wasn't funny. And maybe if they would have let the Wiz be a little funny, it would have been a little bit better for us. But it just wasn't memorable. Like I think a lot of people could have done that and done just as good or better. You know what I mean? So not to knock legend because that is a legend for the culture. So I'm definitely not trying to be disrespectful, but I am trying to be honest. Okay. So honestly, it was better than Dorothy. Better than Dorothy. So and then we have Mabel King as Anam and as let me make sure she was Anam because I definitely don't want to be that
Everything better
person.
than doing.
Right, I don't
Even
want to be
Toto.
that person
Toto
saying
played a
and then
good
I'm
part.
wrong. Nope. Okay, so yep, she was just Mabel was just the Wicked Witch. Okay, and then Teresa Merritt played Anam. I don't know why I was always told it was both, but it was Mabel King who played Eveline, the Wicked Witch, and Mabel King was also Mama on What's Happening. I think the reason that I thought she was Aunt M is because Aunt M looked like Mama from What's Happening to me. So I thought I don't know. I thought they was the same person, but
Yeah,
I'm
you're right.
looking
They
and that's
do
two
look. They
different
did
people.
similar.
Yeah,
They look
Mabel
similar.
King like doesn't. I don't know. Mabel King don't look like that though. Like as
She
I'm
played
looking at
that
her,
part.
they made her nose so big. This prosthetic nose. Can y'all see that? They made her
Look
nose
at the
so big. That's not
costume.
even
That
her real
costume was
nose. This is
amazing.
her. This was what she looked like.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they made that nose look large, large. They gave her a Joseph Jackson nose, didn't they? Okay, so what do y'all think about Mabel King as Eveline? Do y'all think she did a good job?
Definitely.
Yeah, I think she did really good. Queen. Twin. So wait, Miss Mason said Richard Pryor has always been a very harsh person, in my opinion. Very harsh? Elaborate, Miss Mason. Break that down for me. And then Queen says, "Damn, they smacked her in the makeup. They did. They put a lot. That prosthetic nose is what I'm staring at so hard. But I again, twin, I agree with you. Twin says she loved her performance. I think she did a really good job. She was very frightening to me as a child. And then watching her, even now, she was still very frightening. She, I'm just not afraid of her no more. But work, like she did a good job, and she sang too. Don't nobody bring me. That's one of my favorite songs in the movie.
Yeah, that's
No
my favorite
bad
song
news,
too.
no bad news. That's my
No
song.
bad
I like
news.
that song. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
So
favorite.
yeah, for me to hear that song, I like that. I respect her. Like I said, okay, so Anim was Teresa Merritt. So she wasn't in there twice. I think Anim did a good job though. Another person that was in the film was Lena Horne. And Lena Horne
Yeah,
played
good
Glinda, the
witch.
good witch. You know her?
Yeah,
Um, if you believe in yourself. Yeah, and she just came in looking so regal and beautiful. And hello, Dorothy. I love Lena Horne.
ain't
That's
no sweet
just
auntie
that's just
Horn.
Miss Horne. You better not say nothing about bad about Miss Horne. Put some respect on her name. Just
Okay,
beauty, just
everything.
classic, timeless elegance. I love our legendary women from those days. Dorothy Dandridge and Lena Horne and Diane Carroll and just it's certain women that walk and then move with grace and beauty and class. And of course, there's like life stories and trials and tribulations that they might have went through in their life, but just when they would present themselves, it was just so beautiful and so elegant. And it's one of the reasons why even now, like I catch myself, when I'm putting my image out there, because I want to always, I'm standing on these women's, shoulders, and I want to make sure that I'm still presenting that, because we have the way the world is and the way that the media likes to portray black women. They don't want to give us that anymore, that grace, that elegance, that that just that class. They like putting sexy red in the front and letting her represent us, and that's just not me. That's not how I get down. I was raised off Hillary Banks and Whitley Gilbert. Okay. I was raised off of Claire Huxtable. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. All right, so let me see what we got. Twin agrees with me. She said they were classy as well as beautiful and powerful and well spoken and elegant, just like freelancing like silk, but then it would be sexy, but a different type of sexy. You know what I mean? Like it was just different.
Yeah, Pam Grier.
And I love it. Pryor, he cussed a lot, and she just talked, and he talked aggressively. Okay, I didn't come up to Richard Pryor comedy like that. Like my father loved Richard Pryor comedy. Grandfather, they talked about it a lot. But I was Bernie Mac, Martin, Jamie Foxx. Like that was my Kings of Comedy, Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer. Like that era is my group of comedians that I would watch do stand-up comedy. Sinbad, because he was a clean comic, and the end of Bill Cosby stand-up comedy, because I heard some throwback Bill Cosby comedy. I was like, Bill Cosby was cussing. I was not used to it, but he used to cuss in his stand-up, and then he stopped because he wanted to go a clean route. And I liked that he was still funny when he stopped. It was hard listening to Bill Cosby cuss though. Like the jokes was funny, but it was like, wait a minute. You're not allowed to say this. You're Dr. Huxtable. So it just threw me off. Dr. Huxtable was not allowed to say cuss words. But I don't know. And I keep saying I need to go back and watch some throwback Rick Pryor comedy. His stuff, because my dad did it to me. But my sense of humor is different than a lot of people's. Because some stuff I just don't deem funny that others do. And the couple of jokes that I heard Richard Pryor do, like I just was like, I don't know, it just didn't get me like that. But I only heard a couple. I'm sure he was hilarious. I heard some Red Fox jokes, and I laughed at Red Fox though. So I don't know, but I be cracking up at Twin, so I'm not against y'all when y'all say Twin need to go ahead and work on her comedy skit. Go ahead, Twin, because we'll put you up there. You just start working on it. Just start working on it. What's up? We got Tasha Love in the building.
Candy comedy coming through.
Yes, come on, iCandi Comedy. Let's do this. Let's do a comedy show. Y'all know I like to do everything. I wanna say I tried it all. Like I want to be able to say I did this. I'm a true creative, y'all, and I love to bring people together and create experiences. So I would totally do a comedy show. I want to do a fashion show. So come on, Twin. Come on. I done had comics at my women empowerment conferences. I've had 2 different comedians that I hired to perform for the women empowerment. So girl, come on, Twin. Come on, Twin. All right, we got Miss Mason said Red Fox was funny. I never felt like Richard Pryor was okay. See, maybe it's millennials. I don't know. But I haven't seen much Richard Pryor. I can't really truly say I know because I haven't seen much to know if I thought it was funny. I did, however, think that Bernie Mac was like the funniest person in the world. So I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Him and
You know what, twin? You have not ever tried to write a joke. It's not that you don't. You haven't tried. You
it
joke
ain't
all
right
the
to
time.
joke. Just be your authentic self and to tell us about how
Yeah,
you
I
feel
mean
about
that's what
life.
comedians do though. Comedians be talking shit. That's what they do.
Yeah,
They just
you
telling
know,
stories. They're just
yeah.
telling stories, and that's what you do. You are our resident comedian, twin, and I'm pushing you to this. They call me the pusher.
Okay.
That's what Alicia said the other day because I had her do the cake pops and she had done them. Her cake pops end up being so delicious, and I pushed her. Little bits and bites is a thing because I pushed Tasha Love. I am the pusher, and I think it's time to push Twin into a
Yeah.
comedy career. That's just what I feel, Twin. I don't know. I feel like, the universe
Okay.
is speaking to you through me. Okay,
Okay.
so
I
here
tell
we
you
go.
what. Give us your review on Juneteenth week right there. Boom. Go for it.
The review on Juneteenth.
Yeah, we.
She said, I'm going to get canceled my first set. You right. I ain't going to lie. You right. But that's all right because you can reinvent yourself. Comedians get canceled all the time. They ain't canceled that dude for that daggone George Floyd joke. So whatever. Come on, twin. I'm rocking with you. I'm riding. Let's
You know what
go.
I'm
We
saying?
ride
Give us
at
some
dawn.
rules. You know what I'm saying? Just give us some rules and regulation. Like, okay, you can't say certain words on Juneteenth right there. You know what I'm saying? They're going to hold ball and chain. No, we don't mention ball and chain around here. You hear me right there? Something like that. Just every day.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the music from The Wiz. Okay, let's rank these songs. I'm gonna give you guys a song, and I want you to rank it 1 to 5. 1 being bad, 5 being amazing. Okay, I'm not gonna pick every song on the soundtrack, but I want to hear what you guys think of these individual songs. Ease on down the road, 1 through 5. Put your answer in a chat.
Ah.
Come on and ease on down the road. Ease on down the road. What's up,
I
Ray?
give it a, I
Don't
give
you
it a 5.
carry nothing that might be a load.
Because
Come
it's a
on, ease
known
on
song.
down the road. All right, we
And it
got
has
Miss Mason
concept.
said 5, easy. Twin
Yeah.
said 5.
5.
5. Yeah, ease on down the road. I feel like it's definitely the
Concrete.
yeah, that's the song that everybody instantly thinks of when you think of The Wiz. That's the first song people think of because the difference with The Wiz and The Wizard of Oz is on The Wizard of Oz, they were follow the yellow brick road.
Right.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Yeah, lyric.
Follow. It was very that. But when they got to The Wiz, and the first person that sung it, the first person that started it was Michael Jackson, and he was like, ease on down the road. That just makes you put our stank on it. We ain't gonna follow it. We gonna ease on down it. So I feel like ease on down the road definitely gets a 5. Okay, for real.
Definitely.
Tasha didn't hear the question. I wanted you to rank the songs. I'm gonna put a song out, and I want you to tell me 1 to 5. Where is it in your chart? So 1 being bad, 5 being great. First song, ease on down, ease on down, ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load.
See how the
Ease on down the
inspiration.
road.
See
Yes.
how the inspiration that we can get on down this road. Just follow the road. No.
She said very Duke's Mayo. But that ease on down was lit. Right. Tasha said, okay, 5. Yeah. Okay. Next song.
Like
1 through 5, home. When I think of home, I think of a place where there's
That's about the only song that I might like for her.
overflowing. Now, I would give that song a 5 but I want someone else to sing it.
Sing it.
Not Diana Ross.
Like Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Aretha Franklin. Patti LaBelle.
Somebody with some soul. You want some soul. Yes.
I had bougie soul when I was about to cry. I ain't know what to cry or just
What's up, Buttery? What's up, girl? It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
You good? What it do?
Okay, so we see Tasha said 5. She loved that song. Twin said Stephanie Mills singing at 5, but she give Diana a 3. And then Miss Mason said 3.5 with Diana, but it could definitely be a 5 with the right singer, right? Because if you pay attention, a lot of people audition to like those musical reality shows, and they use home, like on American Idol, especially when American Idol first came out. A lot of the singers was singing home when they would audition. And even on Apollo, if you guys grew up in the 90s like me, I don't know about before the 90s because I watched Apollo in the 90s. Okay, so in the 90s when I was watching Showtime at the Apollo, a lot of people would sing home, and home was definitely a song where if you can sing it, you be singing. But if you can't sing it, boo!
Boo! We gonna let you know now.
Boo!
Gonna let you
For
know.
real. Babs, Buttery said, hey, Babs.
Hey.
So we got Tasha saying the young lady that sang it on the live theater version with Neo. Yes, there you go. Shanice Williams was really good. Stephanie Mills' version is really good. And then it's a girl. Her name is Janaya something. I forget her name at this point, but she plays Uniqua on Backyardigans, and she plays who else? What else did she play? She played she was young Fantasia in the Fantasia Barrino story. And I feel like she was one more person in the film. But anyway, she sang home on like Apollo or something and sang her face off. If I can find that video, I'm going to share it on like TikTok or something so y'all can see this little girl. Because I seen her sing home and I was like, okay, that's how you sing that song right there. That's it. All right, so I just lost my paper, so I got to go get it real quick. But while I'm doing that, Brand New Day. What y'all think about that song? Can you feel a brand new day? 1 to 5. 1 being trash, 5 being amazing. What you think about that?
5 great dance songs, great energy, happy. I say a 5. Ooh, Touch said what?
Y'all, for real, the only thing about sitting on this porch is I got myself real tight up in here. Like, I'm just cozy and comfy, like. But getting up is an issue because I got it a little too tight. Too tight. Y'all know I got body.
Girl, I wish I could sit on the porch like that in the evening.
This is nice though. This might be the summer series coming out here outside because it's nice. Like the breeze and it's nice. So what y'all say about Brand New Day? Let's see. You said 5, Babs?
I said 5. I like that.
5. Okay. And Buttery said Stephanie did the best on the best for home for her. Yeah. You said Melinda Doolittle did a great job. Okay, I gotta look at that version. Queen said Diana is from the House of Whispers. Her voice is limited. Yes, home is a voice with exactly. That's why Diana didn't need to be Dorothy, because it was made for someone with a bigger voice, Stephanie Mills.
Right, the only time she got big when she was hollering at Toto. You sound just like it.
I've mastered it. I can't stand it so much that I've mastered it. So yeah, Tasha said 4. Okay. Twin said 4. Miss Mason said 4. It was hella long. That was a long song. Okay. I like the porch. I'm in the old lady gang with you, girl.
Oh, girl, I love the porch and the outdoors.
I did say old lady gang. I thought I was welcoming you to the gang. Gang.
This auntie on the porch. You know how aunties be out the door. Girl, them skeeters out here in the woods. Baby, let me tell you,
Yes,
I
and
have
I'm
to run
trying
in.
to get my yard together because again,
Uh-uh.
I want to be out here, but I don't want the mosquitoes tearing me up. So
Girl, they
I got my
already
little
out here.
tiki torches. I gotta have Jay come and
Girl, they
fog
think they gonna have a
around.
party out here with me. If you got to keep spraying deep every 30 minutes, no ma'am. I told you got to do something about this right here. Cause this
Yeah, I
don't make
can't
no
stand
sense.
it. They just and they like I'm sweet, I'm candy, so they
Talking
tear me
about
up. I
pool.
can't do it. I can't do
Talking
it.
about getting a pool out here. You crazy. They will have a
Now, what
party.
are you talking about, twin? You said I was so mad at the TWA. What's that?
What's that?
What's TWA? I know NWA.
Yeah. Yeah, we grew up.
You know
Who's that?
SWV
You know we
was
don't know
supposed to
the
be SWA, Sisters with Attitude.
uh
Teeny weeny afro.
I told you about that. Didn't I tell you about that? The hell? Twin already talked about it.
That's what I mean, twin. That's why
Who
y'all
gonna
think
go?
go do some comedy
Who
because of
gonna
what?
side in the
Teeny weeny
word?
afro.
I'm trying to see if it's curl or he just picked out. That's what we trying to figure out.
First she said
Look at
slow
this.
jam. Now she gonna say TWA. I'm gonna start saying TWA
TW.
when I see people with TWA. Mama had high hopes.
Mama had high hopes. Mama had high hopes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, y'all. Next one. Now, you can't win. What y'all think?
You can win, child.
That's right. You
Lord, that.
can't break
That's a
even.
10. That's a
Woo!
10 out.
Of the game. You can't get out. Woo!
Woo!
Of the game. No, no, no,
No, no,
no.
no,
Sing,
no.
Michael. You better sing.
You can
You
win,
better
yeah.
sing, Michael Jackson. Yes, I
Woo.
think that song is a
Woo.
5 for sure. That's why I picked that one in MsiCandi Movie Night
Yeah.
because that's my song. Okay, and that was the one I knew most of the lyrics to. If I was gonna pick one that I could get up there and be singing along with, it was gonna be that one because I knew that for the most part.
Yeah, I like
Yes,
that
I
one.
love the lyrics too, Miss Mason. All right, we got fives across the board. Five, five, five. Y'all
Yes,
already know we can't even.
yes.
Now
Plus.
wait, before we move on to the next
We
song,
gonna get
Twin
some
C
hearts on that one.
TCB mixed with Activator and picked out.
You hear me? You hear me? That's why I'm trying to figure out was it curled or was it picked out?
I was it her hair?
It
Was
was
that
a
like
mess.
Diana's real hair, or was I thought it was a little wig?
That was a mess. Don't y'all ever do that again. I mean, I've seen
See, she
nobody.
coming from the whole cosmetologist like concept too, so
Yeah,
her critique is different.
you right about that. Because I was
It could have been
disappointed.
different. I don't understand why they gave her that. I told yes, she said that was a Timu wig.
So was.
Y'all are shady.
I told you that was I hated that part. I hated that they had her hair like that.
You
Even
said she had in her
the
12
witches
piece.
had they
Instead of
all had
27
better
piece, she had a
hairstyle.
12 piece. Can't stand y'all.
Um,
Oh my gosh. And you know what? What's sad
He
is
had the dude had his shirt flipped up. The collar flipped up on them.
yeah, as far as I know, Diana's the only one living.
Yeah.
Yeah, of all
What
of
up?
those
Shout out to
people.
everybody that's coming through and waving. Shout out to y'all.
Yes, thank you to everybody in the chat. Make sure you guys are tapping that page, get them likes up so we can continue to grow with the TikTok community. But
On the
yeah,
movie night. We on the movie night.
she is the only one still remaining. Everyone else has gone on to glory.
You know what?
So
That's probably why Twin. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. That's probably why when she got done making that movie, that's why she
They
had
ain't give her no soul glow, no
20
grease, no
bundles in
shine.
her hair. Why she got to have about 20 bundles in her hair now? That made her.
Yes, she don't play that. She probably, you know what? Because we don't know, like we can only know so much now because we weren't necessarily
I
around
didn't like that
when
part.
that was coming on,
You
or
can
we
try
didn't
to
have
convince
social media, or we didn't have, like even you, Shanti,
somebody
you might
else
have
with
been
that.
old enough when it came out, but you was young, so it's not like you were that
Now I
in
can
depth to
talk
like what
about
was
it.
going on, huh?
Yeah, now I can talk about it, but that's why she got
Right
all
now,
that
because you
hair.
older, you can look at it differently. But we don't know like what was happening when that came out. Was the fans that watched it like, what the hell going on with her hair? Like, was they
They
doing
said
that?
that, and that's
but
why she got
but I
that
don't know
wig.
because during that time, people had afros. That was what they was doing back
Exactly.
then.
Grow out of
So,
afro, and she wanted to be dare to be different. She had about 20 bundles. She out bundle y'all with the
but she went
afro
from like big hair
to
to
bundles.
little head.
Yeah,
So it was
yeah,
just
bundles.
different. But it just, I don't
I ain't
know.
know who
She
had the
said
most
dry
out of her,
hair and
Shaka Khan. Girl,
734
Shaka Khan
teeth.
had hair like that too back then.
She did. She had a little short fro too. That's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
it's
I think
pretty.
right. She had that Jill Scott smush fro before Jill Scott had
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Y'all listen.
Listen,
I'm
listen,
not
they
gonna put the
traumatized
hair on her
her.
hair
I
too
don't
much.
care. They traumatized her with that, with leaving her hair like that. Because if that was me, I'd be like, listen, I'll find
But
every
people
piece of hair
probably talked
and put it in
about
my
her
head.
too. It probably was like what people said because people harsh, and
Because
they
I would have
probably
said the
dogged
same
her bad
thing.
about that hair choice
I probably would have said the same
because she
thing.
ain't done that ever since.
Exactly. And
Ever
that's what I
since.
said. 20 bundles. Y'all ain't got nothing on her.
All right, I
So,
got two more songs for y'all to rate. Be a Lion
yeah,
by
like,
Ted Ross. And they all came in. I am standing strong and tall. You're the bravest of them all. Remember that song? If
yeah.
courage you must call. I like that song, y'all. That's my song.
Hey, it was
I'm
all
with
right.
Tasha. I
I
give it
like
a
his
5.
voice.
That's my song. And I like it. I even like Diana's voice on that song. Like that song, it features everybody because Michael comes in and Nipsey come in and they all are singing to the lion about being brave and not,
Yeah,
punking
but she
out
had
and
to
let's do
sing it
this.
with
You
all them
brave,
around
pull
now.
it. So
She
it's
had
a
to really
good
bring it
song
through.
to me. Twin gave it a 4. Miss Mason said, meh. Okay, Miss
Yeah.
Mason, when you
Much
rewatch it with your
better.
baby, I want you to tell me again, okay? I'm gonna take your meh for now, but when you rewatch it, we're gonna revisit this conversation, and I want you to tell me again if it's still meh or if you looked at it a little different. Um, and then we got one
I'm with you,
more.
Miss Mason.
Would you say, Babs?
I say I'm with Miss Mason. It was
You give it a
yeah.
meh,
Mhm.
meh.
Yeah.
Okay,
I just
all
like his
right.
voice.
Yeah, I don't I like the Lion's voice. I did. He had a very
That's all.
strong voice on there.
That's why
Another
Diamond
one that
tried
I
to
wanted to
outsing
say
him.
was don't nobody bring me no bad
That
news.
new.
Don't nobody bring me no bad news. Say no bad news.
No bad
No bad
news. No
news.
bad
Say
news.
don't you bring me no bad bring me.
Bad news. No bad
I
news.
like when she do that. Bring me. No bad news.
Yeah, walking
Sing,
fast.
Miss Mabel. Sing.
You know what I'm talking
She
about? She
did.
walking around there fast, like she running up on you and stuff. You didn't know what she was doing.
Work. Work.
Work.
I like that song. Yeah, she
Yeah,
said, "Oh yes." Now listen.
I'm gonna get that one
Yes,
five.
Tosh. Yes, I'm gonna read what everybody's saying, Tosh. But yes, I said Queen, but Twin said 5. Miss Mason said 10,000. She did that. That's her song right there. That's Miss Mason's joint. Okay, that's the one she like.
That's up.
And even Bap said she liked that song too.
Yeah.
So what Tosh said is the way the new Eveline sings it, which I have shared. I know I have shared that. I'm gonna share it again. They
Who's
put
that?
on tour and it was Deborah Cox, Avery Wilson, were the big names, and then there was some upcoming people that's in Broadway that was in the show as well. And the
Yeah.
person that played the first round, because I think they switched characters like the second half, but the first person that played Eveline, there is a video of her singing "No Bad News," and she sang the shit out of that song. I mean, y'all, I had to watch it like 30 times. I kept watching it because she sang so. I was like, oh my God. Like, I was so sad that I didn't get to go on this tour. And then by the
Yeah.
time I seen that video, she wasn't even the one on tour no more. I started following her on TikTok and on Instagram. I was like, who is this lady? Miss Mason, when I'm done with this live, I'm gonna share it with you, twin. I'm gonna share it with you. I'm going to
Yeah.
intentionally go find this video to
Yeah.
share it
Send
with
it
y'all
to me.
because she sang her face off. I was like flabbergasted at how amazing this lady sound. And I wish I could tell you her name right now, but y'all, I'm on information overload. I learn so much more information every day. My brain can't keep up. And names is just one of the things that's really hard for me, especially people I'm not meeting
Some
in person.
ginkgo.
Okay, Tosh said, let me find it. Please, Tosh,
You need some
please
ginkgo.
find it while you can because I can't right now. But yes, like, because I sent it to Tasha. Like, I was sharing it with anybody that would listen to me. This lady sounds so good. Like, y'all. And Tasha found the long one because it gives the full, but oh my gosh. Like, yeah. Mabel King did great, but this lady here, it just made me so proud
Right.
because it's one of my favorite musicals. So I was like, I
Yes.
need to
And
go
the
see
harmony.
this version because I have not ever went to see the Wiz Broadway and was like, Eveline stole it for me. But on that daggone tape, I was like, oh, I already know. But that actually had to be an amazing show because Deborah Cox can sing and Avery Wilson can sing. So I know they was all singing, and they did a Tiny Desk to promote it. So if you guys go on YouTube and you look up Tiny Desk The Wiz, you're gonna see them all singing some songs from that performance. But she didn't. She was up there. She has the blonde, short haircut, but she didn't sing "No Bad News" on there. Cause I was I watched the whole thing trying to see if she was gonna do it. Cause that lady, listen, y'all, I am not exaggerating when I say this lady sang that song. Like, I couldn't stop watching it. Like, I kept watching it over and over on repeat because I was just stuck like, oh my gosh. And then I had to share it with any and everybody that was in the theater or into the Wiz that I knew. So now that more people have watched the Wiz because of movie night, I'm about to show it with all y'all because this lady
Yeah.
sang
Yeah.
down, y'all. Like, for
Yeah.
real, sang down. Um, what do y'all think of the soundtrack itself, though? Just like the soundtrack of The Wiz versus, the music of The Wizard of Oz. Like, to me, I told y'all representation matters for me. And when it comes to music, I'm a soul music girl. I love music with some soul to it. So I gravitate towards our music because we know how to put stank on it. With the runs be right and the oohs and ahs and the tempo be right. It's like it's a groove to it. It ain't like too fast, too slow. It's a groove. And the Wiz had a lot of that going on in there. What do y'all think of the soundtrack as a whole? The overture, I mean, all of it. Because when it comes to like
It should
the
have went
Wiz, the way
platinum,
the
but what
movie
happened?
starts, yeah. Go ahead, Babs.
It should have went platinum. What happened?
Okay. It should have. Twin said overall I gave it tens across the board. If I ever have
Yeah, we
grandchildren,
might
I'm
have to
gonna watch
bring
it. I
that
know
back
that's
on the.
right. I know that's right. I'm trying to the fact that my son is 7, I'm still trying to get him into it. But my daughter loves the Wiz. My daughter, and then when the Wiz Live came out, she loved that. We watched it live together when she was little, and it's something that she has a great appreciation for because that's something that I had her watching when she was little. My son, his attention span, he'd be like, girl, no, I'm gonna watch that right now. But I think he will eventually. He loves music, he loves performing, he loves dancing. So I can totally see him getting on board because it's great. Legendary soundtrack. Yes, I agree. I agree. So hidden details and fun facts. Quincy Jones produced the soundtrack, and people didn't know. Um, Michael Jackson met Quincy Jones during this project. That's when they met. That's why in the biopic of the movie, you know, certain stuff was cut out because it just showed him working with Quincy Jones. But how did he meet Quincy Jones? The Wiz. And they actually filmed a scene for the Michael Jackson biopic with the Wiz. They had him like on the board. I seen it. They had him dressed like the Scarecrow. They had the costume and everything, but that got cut out. That made me mad, Diana. Like I hope somehow, some way in this lifetime, I'm able to see the cutout footage of what they did for that because I really would like to see the Wiz. That's like one of my favorite Michael Jackson moments. And y'all ain't even let me see it. That made me mad. Their relationship, Michael, and Quincy after the Wiz led to Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad. So from Michael Jackson doing the Wiz, he met Quincy Jones, and from that we got Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad album. How amazing is that, right? Lena Horne's Glenda scene was filmed in a dreamlike cloud setting, which is why, and I knew this, which is why at movie night I had bubbles going because I kind of wanted to make it feel dreamy and, like it looked on there. And then many New York City locations was transformed to Oz in the film, which I said earlier, like the subway scene when they had the doo-doo-doo-doo. That was like at a subway in New York City. So a lot of different areas in New York City was turned into Oz. They filmed it in New York City. And, I think that's great. So I got like 25 minutes left. Okay, so before we wrap it up, let's talk about the legacy of The Wiz, right? The Wiz, like I said, was filmed in 1978. It's a classic. It's a legend. What if they were to remake The Wiz now? If they were to remake The Wiz, and not like they did, because we could say, we've got a remake when we got The Wiz Live. I think we got the Broadway version when we got The Wiz Live. But if they were to remake the film in 2028, because I don't want them to rush it. Okay, give them some time to get it right. Let's talk about casting. Who would we cast in the 2028 2028 version of The Wiz, produced by iCandi Productions?
Yes, let the chat say it first. Don't say nothing, Julie.
Who would we cast?
Come on, chat.
So let's not even start with the top. Let's start with like The Wiz. Who would play The Wiz? Y'all throw your suggestions in the chat. Babs, what you think? Who would play The Wiz? I want to hear the chat first. I'm thinking. Let's stick to comedians for The Wiz because, you want
to make it funny.
It's Richard Pryor.
You want to make it serious. You want to make it funny, or what?
I would like it to be funny. I think they missed the mark with not making it funny. But if we want to pick a comedian that's versatile, that can be funny and serious, from what I've seen so far, I know 3 comedians right now that can switch it. Well, 4, honestly, but I don't think Jamie Foxx should be the Wiz. But he could, but I don't think he should be the Wiz. I mean, he ain't get a song. If we gonna do song and Wiz get a song, then yes, Jamie Foxx, because singing wise.
I'm saying Jamie Foxx, the Tin Man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But comedian wise for the Wiz, I think I would go with wait a minute, CB back, y'all. Hold on. He's back. Let's let the boy say hi. It's more people. Bye bye, Tosh. Have a good night, Tosh. Come on, say hi real quick, because I'm gonna wrap my show up in a minute. So say hello, guys.
Hello.
Oh, you got the princess from Mario. He's doing his collection. He's been every week.
Sister.
You got to figure out her name, Bubba. You got to go learn her name. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go under me. Okay. Yeah, he's every week he goes to work with his grandpa, and he gets money, and then he goes and buy one toy from the Mario Galaxy collection, and he's trying to get all of them. So he's just piece by piece, he buying all of them. Now he got all of them already, but he needs the Galaxy collection. So, okay. And I like that he's buying his own toys. He's learning the value of hard work and money. So that's a beautiful thing. But if I was going to go back, okay, and I'm talking about comedians to play, my dad, to play Dad, if you were to pick a comedian now in 2028 to recast in The Wiz and to play
Watch,
The
now
Wiz,
watch
Richard
this.
Pryor's
No,
role,
watch
who could
this.
do that?
Get your beat ready.
A living comedian now. Yeah. Yeah. Think about
Um,
it. Let me know later.
I thought
Think
about
about it.
how
Okay.
about Tiffany Haddish for Dorothy?
No. Who? George Wallace? Okay. He said George Wallace to play The Wiz. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Eddie
I
Murphy
see.
to be the
Twin
Wiz.
said Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy is good.
Tiffany Haddish to play.
No.
I said
No.
to
We
play
throwing that
Dorothy.
out. I'm not casting Tiffany. No. She could be
Tiffany.
Miss One, maybe, but
What
she
up,
can't
Angie? What's
sing.
going on, baby?
She
Yeah.
can't even sing. What's up, Angie? So yeah, I would say if I'm gonna talk about comedians that could play serious roles, I would say Dion Cole, Marlon Wayans, and who was the other one? Mike Epps. I've seen those three comedians flip it and play serious roles and shock the heck out of me. Like
Right.
seriously shock the heck out of me. So I know they can go serious and they are funny as crap. So those three I think would do a good job if we're talking can go serious. And y'all be sleeping on Dion Cole. Dion Cole snuck up
It's
on me in the Michael
Dion
Jackson movie.
Cole.
He was
Oh,
he was
Dion
Don King.
Cole. Yes, Dion
Dion
Cole.
Cole was Miss he was not Mr. He was Ceely's father in the New Color Purple the musical. I was like, who is that? He's so familiar. I was like, oh, that's Dion Cole. Like he can
Yes,
act. He can
yes,
act.
yes,
So
he can.
yeah, he's good. So and he's funny. I've seen him live and met him in person, and he is funny. So he would be good. Jennifer Hudson is what? Listen, y'all. Now y'all
Who
acting
you think is?
like the people back in
They got to
1978
sing.
casting an old ass lady to play Dorothy. No, no,
Okay,
no.
I tell you what, who can say play Dorothy is what's old girl that played the mermaid?
Haley. Somebody did
Uh
say Haley as somebody. Who did they
Haley,
say? They
yes,
said Haley
Haley.
Bailey as Holly.
Haley,
I
yeah.
always want to say Haley.
Well,
Holly Bailey should be. She said Glinda. I like her as Dorothy because she's young and
Dorothy,
youthful. But I
Dorothy,
also like
Dorothy.
Coco Jones as Dorothy. I also like
Um,
her sister Chloe as Dorothy.
See, I don't know
Um,
these people. They ain't in the gospel sector. You know what I'm saying? I don't know these people. You know what I'm saying? You know, God got me on the limit of watching TV and stuff like that.
no, thank you.
You know, I just don't watch everybody and stuff.
Okay, go back.
You can get an
No, thank you.
I
amen.
got
Can I
more to
get an
tell her.
amen in the
Thank you.
chat?
Hey, do me a favor. Turn the light on for me.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
really
thank
don't
you.
know.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know who else would be Dorothy, but no, y'all can't be casting old people when we just said and said that Diana was too old
Well, that's why they got
to
my
be
strap down right there.
Dorothy.
That's why I landed my plane right there, because I don't know these people. I just landed my plane and
Right.
just went along
Twin
with
said
them.
we gotta get someone who can pass as a teenager, not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. See, you see what I mean when I say comedy.
That's what I'm talking about, that
For
natural.
real. But Twin right though. Like we gonna have to find somebody that could be young. Um
Yeah,
so we
yeah.
gonna hold out on Dorothy, y'all. We gonna hold out on Dorothy. But I feel like the ones I said, I like a good Coco Jones. I think Coco Jones would be good. Um and she can act. So that's also a part of it. So who would we get to play the Tin Man? Like I like that she said Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx would be a great
Jamie.
option for sure. Jamie Foxx is an amazing actor. He fine
Uh,
AF and he can sing. Some
yeah, he
people
can
out their
sing.
draws. So and he's funny. So yeah, Jamie's a good idea. Does anybody have another thought? On Wiz Live, Neo played the Tin Man, and Neo did a really good job as a Tin Man in the Wiz Live. I will give him that. He did a really good job. Miss Mason, it is biased, but me and Jamie broke up. So it's not, I'm really talking about his talent. Because we broke up. We're not together no more. We broke up.
Yeah.
So.
Baby got involved, but my name is playing right here.
Okay. Twin said Key from Key and Peele for the Tin Man or the Scarecrow. See, I didn't watch them two like that, so I don't know. I don't know how well he is. I don't know. Scarecrow would be Chris Brown for me, even though people are mad at Chris Brown. It would be Chris Brown. Because he can act, he can do the dance moves and be the one that kill it out. Don't say kill it. Sorry, he would be the one to destroy it out there as far as the dancing and all of that. But and he can sing people, as well. So I would give it to him. But I think I seen somebody talking dancing wise. Some people have said Omarion. I was like, yeah, but Omarion really can't act. Remember, you got served. But Chris Brown actually can do a little bit of acting. So, I think Breezy would do a good job. Let's see. The Lion. Who would we cast as the Lion?
Big Freedom.
You know what? Yes.
Big Freedom.
Yes.
Big Freedom.
Okay. I like the idea of Big Frida playing a lion because in the musicals, the lion is usually someone that is like Big Frida, someone that is flamboyant and loud and funny and sassy, and it's usually someone that kind of does drag as well, so it normally goes well with that. But I don't know if
talking about she can bring her style to that character right now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, to upbeat that character.
Yeah.
Everybody know how you got that long-winded singing and strong voice. I'm talking about the regular.
I'm not against you saying Big Frida for the lion because again, when you know the history of how the plays are, Big Frida would fit. So I could definitely see that. Mm-hmm. Unless we can find someone that is just as fabulous but can sing. And I mean sing.
That's hard.
Oh, she said DC Young Fly could be the Scarecrow. Maybe. Because I've actually heard him sing and he actually sounds okay.
Again, I don't know these people. They ain't in the section, so I'm just gonna
DC Young Fly is a comedian though, so he was on Wildin' Out. I'm trying to think of what you might have seen him on, but he's pretty known in the modern world. So yeah, but I do like the idea of Big Frida as the lion. I'm trying to think of who else. In the Wiz Live, it was David Allen Greer, and he did so good. Like, I was completely shocked. And it reminded me how great David Allen Greer was. Like, it really did. It reminded me how great he was. So, he did good. I wouldn't cast him in this one because I like the idea that Babs came up with as Big Frida. It kind of go I was going to say, girl, I saw the name pop up, Twin, and I rolled my eyes so fast. But what you said afterwards was okay. Twin said Kevin Hart could be a munchkin. Yeah, he could be the lead. We represent the old school version. Yeah. Cast him in the Wizard of Oz remake since he like cooning. Just saying. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm okay with him being a munchkin. Yeah, that's it though. That's really it. Who else did we leave anybody out? Who would play Eveline? When I find the video, Tasha said she couldn't find it, so I'm gonna look some more. But I would want
Nikki
to. Who did
Parker.
you say? Monique.
Nikki Parker.
Monique.
Monique. We know her as Nikki Parker. Yeah, Monique. We know her as Nikki Parker.
Okay, you said Queen Latifah to play the. Okay, because Queen Latifah played the Wiz on the Wiz Live. She was actual Wiz. If I'm gonna talk about Evelyn, I mean Queen Latifah is an amazing actress, so I definitely don't want to sleep on her. Because I was going to say, Evelyn play, because Mary J. Blige was the one that played Evelyn. You know who I would really want to play
Oh,
Evelyn?
Saucy.
Santana.
Santana.
To play who? Evelyn?
Santana. Yes. Play that
Interesting.
part real quick.
Interesting. I would actually like to cast Jennifer Hudson as Evelyn.
But the walk, do you understand Evelyn part?
I do, but Jennifer Hudson can act.
It's the energy. It's the energy.
But but Jennifer can act. Like this isn't like Saucy
Bring her to the
Santana would be
table.
Saucy Santana as
Listen,
Evelyn.
bring her to the
Big Frida
table
would be
against
Big
Saucy.
Frida as the lion. Like some people can actually just act. You know what I mean? And they could be whoever and make the character whatever. Jennifer Hudson has won an Oscar. Jennifer Hudson has won a Grammy. She has, converted herself into all different type of characters on the big screen where you be like, dang, Jennifer, like she's really, really talented when it comes to acting. And I think that would be a challenge for her to be like an evil person. Like, I think she could probably rock it.
We'll have to see
I
her
really do.
audition. We'll check her out into the audition.
Okay. So who would we get to play Miss One? Miss One was like Ada Pearl, the first witch, the one that was the one of
Bad
Munchkin.
lady.
That's the one I said could be Tiffany Haddish.
Bad
But
lady.
you said Leslie could be Evelyn. See, I don't know if she can sing though. You got to remember, we need a singer. We need a singer. But Twin is right. Queen Latifah could do it because she can act and she can sing. So I'm not saying that's wrong.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that's wrong at all.
Too.
What'd you
They
say?
all going out to audition. Remember,
That
this
said,
is a
y'all got to
movie that
audition.
everybody
You're
knows.
not just getting casted in this,
You're
okay?
right about
You're
that
not.
because we don't play about the Wiz.
We sure don't.
What kind of bricks is them?
Ooh,
Them bricks is
okay,
supposed to be done.
Twin.
Not yellow.
Twin said Tiffany Evans could be Dorothy. Now Tiffany Evans is like 30 something
Who is that?
now, but she could be Dorothy because she still looks youthful and she can sing. Like she can really sing. So I'm not against you on that. I'm gonna have to pose this to our guests here. And then wait a minute before I pose this to our
Again,
guests.
I would like to be, again, I like to be caught up. Man, who was that?
Tiffany Evans, she actually was on Star Search when she was little, and then she got casted into Diary of a Mad Black Woman, Tyler Perry's movie, the movie version. Remember the movie version?
Yeah.
Was it Diary? Yeah, it was Diary. So when Tyler Perry's wife was an addict and he had a daughter that was singing in the choir, Father, can you hear me? We need your love too.
Yeah.
Remember that? That was Tiffany Evans.
Uh-huh.
And then she made a song, Promise Ring.
Oh, okay.
That's my song too. To the beat, to the beat, to the beat. With Sierra. Promise Ring. That was my song. Sometimes a girl needs to know that she appreciated for all the things she does with some sort of token of love. That was my song, y'all. I wanted a promise ring and I was grown because that song was so cute. So yeah, I could see Tiffany for real. So one more person we have to cast is Glenda. Who's Glenda? I think it would have to be whoever our legend is right now. Like Shaka Khan. I mean, I think the nice thing to do would make Diana Ross Glenda. That would be the nice thing to do. Is to let Diana be Glenda. Yeah, but I'm not really all that nice. So
we're gonna let you come in at the end of the show. We just want you to shoot this part right here. That's it. We put it down.
So if we pick someone that wasn't Diana, That's a legend that can still sing. You know who should be Glenda?
Ooh.
Stephanie Mills should be Glenda. She
Now
should
you
get
like to
her
be
role back, baby.
that would be
Put her
so
in it.
petty, but it would be so good though. So
I'm just
petty,
saying, because Stephanie could still sing. Stephanie,
so petty.
did you see that clip of Stephanie on The Breakfast Club with Dion Cole when she strutted herself in like a cougar and rubbed on his face? She's sexy. She's beautiful. Give it to Stephanie. Give it to Stephanie. Yes, yes. That's who's getting it, Stephanie.
Yeah.
In the Wiz live version, they had Stephanie play On Am, and she
Uh-huh.
sang that song. She sang it so good. The feeling that we had. She sang it. Ooh, she sang it. It was good. So yeah.
No, I ain't see that right now. No, it sounds
You
good.
said
She
put
still can
Leslie.
sing this
Who?
good.
Leslie who? The comedian? Why you keep saying Leslie? You really like Leslie. Where did she come from? Did you watch Coming to America? Like her role is more like ha ha
Stop.
ha ha funny. That's more did you see the Ghostbusters when she was in there? Cause I don't want her to be Glenda. She can't sing. And that's a big song.
You okay, mommy?
I am great. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Okay, now stay in there. Cause he trying to take over my show. I can tell you like Leslie. You keep saying Leslie. Let's make Leslie this person. You trying to find a role for Leslie? Yeah, let's find a role for Leslie for Miss
Leslie
Mason.
probably need to be like the guard
Leslie
at the
Jones,
doorway
right? You talking about Leslie Jones?
from Ghostbusters, right?
Where we gonna put Leslie Jones at?
From Ghostbusters, right?
Leslie, Leslie can be that doo 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 doo.
No, she could be that
I don't
guard
know.
at the door or something that in.
Twin
Funny,
say make a
bro.
Toto.
You know what? Lord, him.
Oh, she could be I am. No, that's a song too. That's a song too.
I told you the guard at the door that wouldn't let them in to see the Wiz.
There we go. There we go. She could be the guard. Cause I don't know where you think Les.
Something she could
And
do
in the
something
Wiz Live
comedian that
Common.
something funny.
And
She could do something
in the Wiz
comedy.
Live, Common the rapper was the guard. Leslie could totally have that role for sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She could be the guard. Now, I mean, I like Leslie Jones. I actually like her, and I've been watching her do interviews on
You
podcasts
know what I'm
recently,
saying?
and I
She could be
really like
funny
her
at that
perspective.
part right there.
I just don't think that she can pull off one of these big roles in the Wiz. I don't know. We like her. We do. We just she's just not good for this movie. We'll put her in another movie we recast, just not this
You
one.
know, audition.
She got an
She can
audition.
audition.
She might, surprise us. You never know. She might surprise us. But
You know what?
do you guys
Hey,
think if they
we want to copyright on this time right here where we said all the new casting for the we came up with them first on this
right, and don't be
day.
trying to steal our stuff without giving us credit and a
Exactly.
percentage.
We think that these people
Okay.
from iCandi production
Yes.
perspective, we think that these people are a great idea for this movie if it was
Mm-hmm.
in 2028
Mm-hmm.
um digital.
And we want our credit.
Exactly.
We want our
Exactly.
credit for sure. So, do you guys
Exactly.
think that if they were to recast The Wiz, people would actually watch it?
I would watch it if all those people in there. I
Okay.
really would.
Okay.
I really
Okay.
would. Because I know it'll be funny and it'll
Mm-hmm.
have a some kind of meeting. But what I do want them to do is don't have the same concept. Have
Mm-hmm.
it something beyond. We already done went through the brick road. We done got it all right there. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe we can have something about somebody revisiting Dorothy or the Glenda the Good Witch want to take Dorothy back there. Everybody love her and so on, so on, so on. Do something. Something. I
Okay.
copyright this. This Sean G.
Okay. So you
Your
trying to do like
favorite
a
cousin.
Return to Oz type of situation.
Yeah, it's like a
Okay.
Return to Oz
Yeah.
situation.
There was a movie called Return to Oz that came out that I used to watch when I was young, and I used to
I
love
love
that
Emerald
movie.
City. Yes,
Yeah.
baby. I
Yeah.
love that.
But we're wrapping up the Wiz, guys. We did the
Definitely.
Wiz for Miss iCandi Movie Night. It was great. If you have not ever seen the Wiz, I strongly urge you to watch it. It is a classic film in the black community, and it's deeper than just a remake of The Wizard of Oz. It shows us, it represents us. It has our music, it has our clothing, it has our dance moves, it has some of our legends in it, and it's a timeless classic that I love so much. And I encourage you to watch it or to rewatch it as an adult because I think you will look at it a little differently. But that's not the end of movies for us over here with the movie crew because next month in July, we are watching House Party. So get ready, get ready, get ready.
Which
Crew for Miss
one?
iCandi Movie Night.
The
It is going to
first
go
one?
down. The first one, the very first one. And it is going to be a 90s themed house party. We are going to have a time. The stuff that the crew has in store for y'all is going to be off the chart. So make sure you guys are ready for that. But until then, we, for our lives, are going to continue talking about movies and television like we always do. So make sure you guys come back next Tuesday as we're going to talk about villains. Okay. I was supposed to do it last week, but your girl just was not feeling good. I had a lot going on. Not last week, but the week before, I was not feeling good. And then last week, I was like, it's movie night week. I just kind of want to just talk to y'all. So we just kind of kept it cool. But next week, we talking about villain eras. And I want to talk about these villains that's not really villains. They got a bad rep. Okay. Sometimes a villain is pushed to be a villain. And we gonna talk about that. And we also gonna talk about actual villains. So make sure y'all come for that. I've moved the time up because it's the summer to 7:30, and I think I like doing it outside. So this gonna be our movie crew porch vibe. So everybody that's a part of the old lady gang or the zaddies out here, get on your porch, get you a drink, and come kick it with us
Front
next
porch.
Tuesday for Movie Crew Tuesday, and then
Man.
Sunday. Come back Sunday for Vibe Check Sunday because it's gonna be a vibe. You know how we do it. We reset, we listen to music, we playing games, we laughing, we talking, and we kicking it before the week. And then y'all keep hanging out with your girl because I'm about to post some more stuff. I'm about to give y'all more content. I promise to start doing a rewatch with y'all. I got my studio set up. I'm ready. Penny's supposed to come and help me learn how to get the live going because I want to make sure I'm able to do watch alongs with y'all by the time Different World, the new one, comes out. I want to watch that with you guys. I don't want to do it by myself and y'all watch me. I want y'all in real time to watch that with me. So I think that's going to be
I would
fun
love
for us to
that.
do. Yeah, as well. So y'all keep rocking with your girl. And again, like I said at the beginning of the show, thank y'all for always rocking with me. Thank y'all for supporting me. Y'all been holding me down since the very beginning. I love y'all. Like, for real, I have had some riders that have been riding with me since the first moment I put out the first video to now. I got new people that join every week and they be supporting and having conversations with me. Y'all know I love people, so let's keep
Appreciate
building
it.
community.
Appreciate
Let's
it.
keep growing, supporting each other, uplifting each other, and doing what we can do to get through this life. Cause life be
Right.
lifing. Life be
Have
lifing.
fun, laugh,
Yes.
enjoy.
Yeah, so to everybody that came today that actually said people in the bushes, hold on one second. To the people in the bushes, like Babs be saying, shout out to y'all, because y'all be giving our
Shout out
numbers
to the
up. So
people in the
thank you to the
bushes.
people in the bushes.
I be
To
saying
Miss
what y'all be
Mason,
saying.
right? Miss Mason, twin, the go-to girl, to Tasha, to the Baps, and everybody else in between whose name I'm forgetting. Thank y'all. Buttery came in. Thank you
Appreciate
guys so much.
everybody.
I love y'all. And
Appreciate it.
we'll talk to y'all later. CB, you want to say bye?
Bye.
Tell everybody, say have a good
Bye.
night.
Be
Have a good
crazy.
night.
Thank
Bye,
y'all.
guys.
Check out